Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we're carrying on our Miao Ying campaign, and, well, I've got a correction. To do. Like an idiot, I accidentally started getting the Goods Emporium leveled up in Wenchang, which is actually where we wanted to get this thing, the Temple of the Jade-Blooded Sorceress, which means that all the work we put into building this up, we need to undo. So that's a bit annoying, but Pome can be upgraded, which is nice, and I'm going to save the money. I'm going to save all our money for the Temple of the Jade-Blooded Sorcerers next turn, which, yeah, good stuff. So let's level up. Let's level up all the folks. Jade Longmire, brilliant. Having a flying mount on a spellcaster is always good. Rare and majestic Jade Longmire only allow themselves to be ridden by the truly worthy. And we are worthy, because we are on level 16, which is what Jade Longmire use as a metric to see whether someone is worthy or not. It's what level they're on. And Eastern Fires means more guns. So good. Good to see. Genuinely, really great. I love it. Oh my god, you can get one too, huh? She leveled up 5 times in one battle. 5. Just amazing. Like this is what I love about the Great Bastion. Is it's a great way to just power level your characters. It's really good for that. So what should we get next? Storm of Shadows is fine. Added air of effect. Just a nice way to slow people down, which I do like. To be fair, I do really like that we can slow people down with that. But Talons of Night and Ancestral Warriors are much cooler. So Ancestral Warriors, same as the army ability that we get, and Talons of Night is like sort of Dwellers below, the Law of Life spell with a bunch of like branches that thrash, but it's talons, big dragon talons in a big area. It's very cool, and you can use this when you're in dragon mode. Supposedly, I don't think I've ever bothered to actually level up the spells from Miao Ying. But remember, I did mention the other day that we would be headed to Talons of Night eventually. Also, regrowth would be kind of a cool thing to have as well. Because yeah, a nice big heal that we can do at the start of a battle before turning into a dragon would be quite handy. So I am going to upgrade this stuff because we can do it on the cheap, you know. So if I sided forth with you, we would lose. So we actually want them to attack, huh? I mean, it says we'd lose, but actually I think we'd win. I think we'd win quite happily if I fought this. But I'd rather have them attack the gate, because that's way more interesting to me. Although they are coming with more troops by the looks of it. Should we have you head over here? Should we do that? So she'll be reinforcements, but that's fine. You know, it'll do. It'll do. So let's level you up as well, huh? So we can get Gehenna's Golden Hounds leveled up a bit more, so we can do that a bit cheaper. I like this spell, it's a fun spell. Searing Doom's really good though, we'll probably just be spamming Searing Doom to be fair. Alright, let's go with Plague of Rust. So that way our peasant archers can get more damage into anything, because we can sunder their armour a bit. So that'll do. Alright, Garrison Lord not moved. I don't want her to, because she's still crazy. Still crazy. And I suppose we could upgrade this to, it's only 1,000. That's only 2,000. Is that gonna cut it? It will with battles, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We don't need peasant horsemen there anymore. Good. Everything's great now. Good. Stop trying to get me to build things. Stop it. Stop it, game. Oh, and an outpost as well now. Oh, why do I suddenly have an outpost available here? What happened? Did I have it built somewhere else? And then it got attacked or something. I feel like we already had an outpost. I'm very confused why this is happening. Why are you only now saying we can build an outpost? Huh? What's your deal? Build it in Weijin. Obviously, it's the capital. So you'll build it there. We're about to get some grand cannons from them. Sounds good. And now all our money's gone. Like, we keep spending all our money. I'm trying not to spend all our money. Because I want to get this thing. I want to replace that building with the building that we've been after for ages.
Trusted allies, what information do you bring?
No, I'm not going to join the war. Stop it. This is really adamant that I declare war on people of our own kingdom. The hell is going on here? Doombreed's followers? Oh, God. This is very bad. Our caravan might be screwed here, because this is, like, insane. There's some great looking stuff here. Yeah, Exalted Demonettes, bunch of Forsaken and Nurgle, Burning Chariot of Tzeentch, 2 Great Unclean Ones, a Soul Grinder, and 2 Flavors of Tzeentch regiments. Sorry, 2 Burning Chariots of Tzeentch. Hellstriders, Heartseekers. I mean, he's a flippin' Demon Prince. How? Like, how is there just a rogue army like this? There's just a Demon Prince roaming about with a horde of demons. Like, this is crazy. So I'm assuming this is Doombreed. I'd assume. That is wild. You know, I love that this army exists, but this is also incredibly intimidating. I really don't think we could win this. Oh, that is so disappointing. I think we're about to lose a caravan to just, like, the most insane army to just bump into. Like, who would have guessed we'd bump into this? I didn't even know this was something that was possible. Just like a rogue army of demons. But hey, here we are, and I guess we'll try and survive this. Oh god. I don't like it. Alright, everyone move back. And, oh, I don't know, move forward. And just shake it side to side. I don't know. Let's get our peasant archers and crossbowmen in a line. Okay. And go in the front. That'll be the first to die. We have a hunter, which is great. This hunter's going to be very useful. So this is that ogre that we picked up. He probably regrets joining this army, that's for sure. But he's very, very good for this. He's bonus versus large, but not only his weapon strength, but also his missile strength. So he can just sort of sit and harpoon those chariots of Tzeentch, which would be incredibly useful. We've also got a bunch of guns. I'll put the Streltsy on the edges. Alright. Put Streltsy on the edges, handgun is in the middle. And then we have a bunch of Jade Warrior crossbowmen, which I'll have at the back for that firing arc. And we have a Lord Magistrate as well. So we'll have, I guess, the peasant long spearman at the back, right? Can't really rely on them to just sit in the middle and take it, so we'll put the halberdiers on either side as well. Alright, so we've got our toughest units in the middle. That didn't... Okay. It didn't take note of our unit positioning there. But I think we just need to sit like this and have the hunter throw javelins at things that need javelins in them. So everyone guard mode and... Yeah. Cool. Friggin... It just... This is awful. Oh my god, and like, yeah, Seeker Chariots as well. I mean, look at this. Unbelievable. Hello, Great Unclean One. Yeah, I know. I can see why he's laughing. Monster. Just says monster. That's all it says. The greatest of the Fly Lord's decaying legion, a shuddering behemoth of filth and disease, spreading ruin with boundless delight. Also got this soul grinder of Slanesh. A fallen demon given new life, of a sort, within a colossal soul-harvesting hulk. And, oh, okay, good. I didn't even realise we were already being murdered. To bits. Seriously, how did you guys get on top of us like you did? I mean, they're quick, but I didn't even see him coming. Alright, okay, that's obscene. Unbelievable. Unbelievable the damage they did to that guy. Yeah, we've lost this caravan. Like, no doubt. No doubt. Incredible. Incredible. The damage these guys are doing. 48 kills for him, and they're dead, so I can't check how many kills for them, but still. My word. God, that is just brutal amount of weapon damage. Missile damage, rather. Okay, you need to reorient. Everybody needs to reorient. In fact. Alright. Good. Oh, I love this. This is great. Oh, no. Yeah, this is bad news. Maybe we should try and kill Doombreed himself. I don't know. Alright, you go chase them down. We're going to throw some summoned units in the middle. Hopefully that'll help whittle them down a bit. And... Alright, we're not doing as much damage to the Seeker Chariots as I'd like. Really not. Okay, you guys doing fine. We're going to chase those Seeker chariots. I'm sure that'll be fine. I'm sure that'll work out great. We do have our ancestral warriors in the middle. They are keeping the enemy busy for a little while, if nothing else. Okay, you run in. We are doing some good damage to the Seeker chariots as well. That's good news. Those Flamers of Zinj are going to be absolutely slaughtering us. Jesus. Yeah, that's brutal. There's some damage into Doombreed over here, but I don't see this working out so well, guys. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable to bump into an army like this. I think Miao Ying's army would struggle to deal with this. I mean, look at it. Incredible. I really love this. Like, I know this is, like, devastating, but to have this sort of thing happen in a game that is ostensibly about, like, chaos running rampant because, you know, one of the gods of order has been captured and is slowly being tortured to death. You know, it's pretty great that this sort of thing can happen. Because you shouldn't feel safe. There should be marauding bands of demons just wiping out armies randomly like this. I think it's really cool. And, I mean, just stunning to see all these guys in action. Especially, like, look at these. I love the Great Unclean ones. There's nothing fancy about a Great Unclean one. I think that's why I like them so much. It's just a fat dude with a sword. That's it. Like, there's nothing crazy, like, exhilarating about them. They are just a giant dude who's gonna mess you up. It's great. But, yeah, no airs or graces or anything fancy going on. No need for that. So cool. And you got the Flamers of Zinj, which are just like, I mean, look at them. It's the opposite. Just like over-designed. About as over-designed as you can get. It's amazing. Ah, tragic, but great. So there goes Zhongzhang. Bye. Ah, that's terrible news. But also, like, oh, that army though is just so cool. It is so cool to have that. Why is this zooming out still? Why is he over there? Okay, something went a bit wrong with this. With this diorama. Something went a little wrong with that. That's okay. I'll forgive it. Okay, so they're trying to push through the gates again. Chan Duanmu is going to help. We can actually just auto-resolve this, but I think we're going to fight it for now, because at some point, all of the armies that we have in these places will get such a huge discount to upkeep that they're going to be pretty good armies, and the likelihood of us fighting into these battles is going to kind of diminish. So I want to fight them while they're still, you know, somewhat relevant. And here we are again. So we can get 3 towers, nice and early. I put them in the middle this time, because it didn't seem like the ones on the edges were really firing last time. I'd say the positioning of them could be better, because, I mean, look, they can't really shoot through these towers. Like, wouldn't you just want to build that here? You know? Or up here? Like, on that corner would be really cool. I don't know, somewhere. Up here? That would be good. That would be very useful, actually. To have, you know, all the little holes here firing stuff out of them. But no, I can't have that. That'd be ridiculous. Okay, so everybody, stop it. Good. And now let's position you lot up here. I love that you just captured a building noise. It's very, very exciting. Although, I don't really want to put a bunch of Celestial Dragon Guard up on the walls like this. So I guess you're going to go down there, you're going to go down there, and you are going to go down there. There we go. No way they're going to get in anywhere. And you guys are going to have to spread out a bit. So we do have reinforcements on their way, of course. Alright, you don't need to be on top of that, so we can move you. Same with you two, we could move, actually. Maybe just one of you. We'll move those halberds over here. They're in a bit of a better spot. You two can move up a bit. Basically, we just need like 2 per section, which isn't too bad. And then we have the Celestial Dragon Crossbowmen. which I suppose I can put in... Probably put them pointing at the gates, actually.
Crossbowmen!
Let's go there and there. And then a couple of Jade Warriors. Not Jade Warrior crossbowmen, we'll put there and there. They can point to the sides if they need it. And we can have cavalry on either side. And I think that'll be everyone positioned. I don't see anyone else. And yeah, and then we have this guy chilling up here with his magic. Good. Alright, let's go. So, Injured Army, this is the one we defeated earlier, but there is a fresh stack coming. I do really enjoy that it says what is coming. It's really good. And we have our own reinforcements coming as well, obviously, but it's going to take a while, and we might have actually dealt with the situation before these can get to the front line anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Oh, interesting. These aren't rocket towers yet. Yeah, these aren't yet rocket towers. It's firing what I think may very well be Iron Hail gun, like Iron Hail gunners over there, but it does seem to be just one shot at a time. Is it crane gunners? I think it might be crane gunners firing volleys, which is interesting. Marauder champions. Yeah, I need to deal with those, won't we? Yeah, we get some good damage in here. Great. Lovely day for it, isn't it? Lovely day for it. God, I just love all these little flying areas. I'd love to live up there. I mean, I'd hate it. I would be terrified. I'd be constantly terrified. But imagine the view. I mean, look at that. That might be the Chaos Waste, but it is stunning. Also, the Chaos Waste generally does lead to gorgeous vistas. You know, weirdly lovely out today. But still, you know. Oh, it's a weird one because like the weird sort of stank of like Zeech or something in the air. As beautiful as it looks for us, all these swirls of colours and things, it just being chaos, looking at it would probably lead to like a genuine like feeling of discomfort in the world of Warhammer, you know. It probably wouldn't be anywhere near as idyllic. It would probably make people feel physically sick, witnessing the sort of, you know, weird morass of colours. Oh, well that's just great. I was like, we only need 2 people over here. Well, apparently we need 2 people slightly over to the side. But hey, this should do some good damage. It's a very good damage. So they're half dead. That's good news. And I can summon some more people on top of these marauders. Just for good measure. How are these going over there? Yeah, they're shattering. Yeah, they're getting shattered. Don't know that these guys are stood there. They could easily throw things at my Dragon Guard, and no one wants that. Those are more Marauder champions, but it seems that we're keeping them busy. More enemies are coming, of course. Hello, more enemies. God, they look fantastic. The fact that just, like, with the lighting changes and everything in Warhammer 3, like, Norsca were introduced in Warhammer 1, and they look great. They look so good. Like, it just looks better. Like, this army is just terrifying. It just looks so much better with all the changes to, like, the rendering engine and everything. You know? And at this scale, like, unless you really zoom in right into them, you don't even need, like, higher resolution textures or anything. It's not really what makes stuff look good anymore. It just isn't. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, those are my ancestral warriors. It's like, who ordered people outside the walls? I did. I ordered them all the way from the afterlife. Which seems a little extreme, if I'm honest. So you can start smacking down these guys with yeah, a wall of wind and fire and other such nonsense. So I'm just going to aim that randomly at them because it does expand as it goes, and I think it'll just be cool to see, even if they do dodge out of the way.
Seeking opportunity.
Hit him with that too. Nice.
This way.
Excellent.
This is the way.
Nice. That's a real frame rate killer, that one. My word. So she did alright there. 6 kills, not much, but she did do 10,000 damage, which is quite good. It's quite good, that. And amazingly, some units did get in. Some units did manage to get in. And, okay, all you guys are just queued up here, so you can just, like, you know, be in there, and I don't think the enemy will ever get in. It's good enough for me.
Shogun gun sorcerer.
Shogun gun. Alright, we're actually going to come over here. We're going to cast it this way and aim back, so it bounces off the walls and comes back. At least it might. I actually don't know if this bounces off walls or not. I have no idea. But we will soon find out. Okay, good. Also, there's this Marauder Chieftain here, just getting murdered by Celestial Dragon Crossbowmen, which I find very, very funny. Okay, are you going to reach the walls? I really have no idea. Really don't have a clue. That was a good hit. Ah, didn't quite reach the walls. Probably scared the crap out of them, though. And I think that's more important. So I do have cavalry that can chase these guys down, but we've also got the towers. Speaking of towers... Oh, okay, there's more in here. Alright, you know what, cavalry? I think it was your job to chase these guys down. You know? Like here, yeah. How did these Marauder Champions all just walk in and start attacking my Jade Lancers? Lizzie, where did they climb in from? How weird. Ah, no, they did break in. They did break in over here. Probably should have paid more attention to that, too. Whoops. Alright, let's go set fire to him stuff. That always cheers me up. Okay. I might be able to hit those guys. So we can test to see if this bounces off the walls, but I think that will lead to horrible destruction of most of our guys. Oh, that seemed to go very well. Yeah, that seemed to go very nicely. Love that. Big fan of that. I don't think we need to heal them. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Alright, let's just, no, let me cast the thing. What are you doing? There we go. Oh, it looks like army losses is hitting anyway. Now it's definitely hitting. Poor Celestial Dragon Guard, seriously. Those poor guys. Well, this is just stunning. Let's be honest, that's just stunning. Okay, that doesn't seem to bounce off walls. That's really good to know. That means we can point it towards gates and just slaughter everything. Oh, actually, I think it did bounce off the wall there. Oh, okay, I think it did bounce. Actually. Okay, so we can't do that. But that's fine too, I guess. Wow, you guys nearly used all your ammo. Impressive. There's still quite a lot going on over here, huh? Alright, where are the other ones? You're doing fine. They're running, that's okay. Alright, fire at them, yeah? You guys run over that way. And you can run up to this way too. And amazingly, these Celestial Dragon Guard are still going. I really don't understand how. So I've just... Whoops. I decided we're gonna heal them up. Alright. We're gonna get these guys to survive. I don't know how or why, but we are. The Marauder Champions need to go, that's for sure. Okay, well that's problematic. Alright, let's go get them. Get our cavalry on these guys to pin them down, and we'll be laughing. And yeah, you guys are out of ammo. That's fine. I mean, you do you, guys. You do you. And also, I think our Celestial Dragon friends are being more hurt. Bless them. And yes, they're called Celestial Dragon friends now, I decided. Yeah, there's the army losses. There we go. And now let's see if this bounces. Nope. Nope, that definitely goes straight through the gate. Oh, that's going to be incredibly useful if we're under siege by a bunch of stuff trying to pour through a gate. That's good to know. Close victory. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. Let's venerate so we can get some replenishment. And looks like they're attacking again. Just can't get enough. This one we are going to auto-resolve. No point, you know, continuing to do that. I'm also going to pardon the captives, even though that's a ridiculous thing to do. You know, thematically. But I want the money, so, you know, anything for the money. I like money. Let's get the Temple of the Jade-Blooded Sorcerers. The spiritual city of Wanchang is home. To the Temple of the Jade-Blooded Sorcerers, the greatest practitioners of the elemental wind of life in all Grand Cathay. And it's to give control +2, control +1 in adjacent provinces, growth +5 for all provinces, winds of magic power reserve change +5% when increasing for all armies, and casualty replenishment rate +5%. So good stuff. And Jiang Zheng died apparently. Oh yes, he was the caravaneer. Poor guy. Poor lad. Okay. Oh, good. Good. Miao Ying is finally not crazy. About time. But she may have to use that not craziness to deal with Hu Wen. Because that's ridiculous. Also, we're in Yang mode right now. Let's get some more Yin stuff. More Yin stuff, please. Also, we get a great embassy eventually. Eventually. More Yin, please. Thank you. Good stuff. Okay. What's next? Something. Something, arguably. We're broke right now, and you are suffering some attrition because this guy keeps attacking. We'll just auto-resolve that. That's fine. And I'm gonna go with money again. Good. That pretty much pays for the upkeep of these places, of these armies. It's great. Not completely, to be fair. Not completely. They are still quite expensive until we actually get the maximum. What's the word? Upkeep production. Alright, magical reserves for you.
A tool worthy of a dragon.
Sure is. So you are mounted now, right? Yeah. Yeah, very cool. And you can now actually enter that. So, yeah, you're only costing $1,000 and you're costing 1,600, which I guess is still quite a bit, but we are still waiting for these to keep getting built, so, you know, they're pretty cheap considering. I would like one more army in that area, though. I may get another Yang, you know, dragon-blooded. I might get another one to hang out so we can get more Yin buildings, because I really do prefer the Yin stuff. Right, what do we want here? Stone ground stance is quite good. Jade shield for that, that huge damage resistance is quite good. You know, quite handy that. Let's get that, and evasion. Constellation of the Dragon. Nice explosion spell. Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet, actually. And the Might of Heavens and Earth. Just big attack bonuses there. Plus 40 melee attack. And plus 50% weapon damage and armor-piercing weapon damage. And gives flaming and magic attacks as well, which is really cool. Really cool spell, that. Costs a fortune, though. Costs 20 winds of magic. Wow.
I was born to wield it.
Okay, so Chiyuyue, sure. Let's get you evasion, and then we can finally get final transmutation, which is really good. Great spell, great spell. I haven't used it in Warhammer 3 yet. It's a good spell in all the other Warhammers, so I could only assume. Yeah, I think Miao Ying might need to deal with this guy at some point. I don't think we want him to be here with all these things, or do we? I mean, maybe we do.
Never be in question.
Do you wanna be friends? I just know that as soon as we start making treaties with him, he's just gonna start raiding. But I mean, this is ostensibly a forces of order army, you know, so we should be happy that he's around. We should be. Currently not, but we should be. So yeah, I do want to get the Celestial Barracks next.
The Storm Dragon.
Ideally, that's the big, you know, the next big project we're going to do. So Jade Warrior Crossbowmen with shields, I think we are going to get. Although they cost a little bit more, we get such a discount. Oh, well. Alright, not a discount enough to be able to hire them, but we have a discount for upkeep that's pretty good. I say pretty good, it's half off, it's huge. So I think we will go for the better units there, because it's our better army. Even though we will be replacing them with Celestial Dragon Crossbowmen at some point. It's all good. So the War Compass. Let's go back to the Celestial Lake for more growth, more income, and more winds of magic. Much better. And of course we'll try and get back into Harmony soon. And once we're back in Harmony, then we'll be laughing. Oh no! Thingy-majig's back, and we don't have the money. I'll have to send him next turn, I suppose. It's fine. We'll send him next turn. Okay, administrative subsidies has made all of our peasant units 5% cheaper. So every soul in the Celestial Empire, no matter how lowborn, is deserving of the Dragon Emperor's care. It falls to Yuan Bo, the Jade Dragon, to share his purse amongst the common folk. And we are balanced once more. We're getting 6 grand per turn now. Much better. Oh, interesting. And we just got a mission to have income, which we have, so that's perfect. Thank you. Love it. Thanks for giving us this. It was successful immediately. We got a potion of healing for this. So, great wealth that leads to great power. Leverage the tools at your disposal to gain a substantial income from buildings, trade, and other sources. Success against your adversaries depends on being able to afford to keep armies in the field. It sure does. Yeah, potion of healing, really nice. We just heal up, it's good. So that'll do. And a razor standard as well. Well, that's great. That's great news. Thank you. Thanks, game. It's like you knew that I wanted to build a celestial barracks. Only the Dragon Guard and their serfs reside here. Trespassers enter under pain of death. Now this is very important. Because this is finally confirmation of the, like the sort of economic structure of Cathay. Because so far, I've had no information on it, but actually, they have serfs, which means that it's feudalism. So clearly, the Dragon Guard have land, and they have people that work their land, and that is where they accrue their wealth. So there you go. We finally have it. We finally have the answer. That's great news. Somehow I just hadn't seen that description before. It's because when I'm playing on my own, I don't tend to read those descriptions, because I'm just trying to like learn stuff, you know, for a Let's Play. I'm just trying to blitz through things. But yeah, amazing. That's so good. So yep, it's a feudal system. Good to know. Right, let's get... Income from trade one's nice. Income from all buildings, though, might be useful, because we are getting like 1,700 in this place, which is pretty good. It's a good amount of cash. And of course that is going to go up once we have this build. Yeah, let's build this first. Let's build this first. Although if I build that... Oh, I want to get the fire rain rockets as well. If I build that, we only have 2 building slots left. One of those will be the 9th wall, and the other one can't really afford to be the other economic building. Not really. Because I need to build the Celestial Tower or the Alchemist Tower. I need to build the Alchemist Tower, I reckon. Or do I? See, this is a bit of a weird one, because the Alchemists seem very much associated with Shanyang, rather than Nangao. But Nangao is associated with the Sky Lanterns. That was where they were created. So you've actually got like the sort of trademark of 2 cities just bashed together into one, you know, city, but one building rather, which I think is a bit annoying that they've done that. Makes things a little less clear about how the hell this stuff works, but that's fine. Okay. So things are looking good. We still have this army down here. I really don't know if we're going to need it. So I'm not sure if this stuff is worth having just for the upkeep. Because we could be getting a lot more building done. I think I might actually disband. Do I want to disband the whole army or just some of it? Yes, we can disband a bunch of it. I'll keep some. Because like we can get so much more money here.
Born to rule.
Just so much more.
Power in the
And this place isn't about to rebel anytime soon anymore. Anymore. That's fine. And yeah, we can just start upgrading stuff. So we could get the Alchemist Tower here. In Shanyang. Because, you know, this is where the Alchemists hang out. So yeah, I might get the Alchemist Tower in Shanyang. Instead. Oh, dunno. See, like, designed by Nangao's master war artificer. See? See? This building chain is all about Nangao. Oh, I don't know. I'll just put stuff where I can fit it. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I do want it to be themed, but like, it's all great, you know. It's all gravy, no matter what happens, really.
I will be
So
obeyed.
let's get you Ancestral Warriors, maybe. Good level up Blossom Wind. Everyone loves a good Blossom Wind. It's just not as fancy as Talons of Night, which we will be using a fair bit. Ancestral Warriors also cost a bomb. You know what? Ancestral Warriors? Trash. Don't use it. Crap. Absolute crap. halberds don't have a good enough, like, rate of attack for them to ever get enough damage in for them to be worthwhile. I just don't see this ever being worth the cost. You know, unless you're deeply, deeply in need of putting some units in a choke point. You know, you only need it there for a little while. But that is just excruciating expense of Winds of Magic, I think, for a unit that is going to just disappear after a given amount of time. I just don't think that's worthwhile. That's way too high a cost. Do Wood of the Dragons? Eh. It's a little bit rubbish, this. Let's go with... Yeah, if you want to slow things down, just use the spell that slows people down. Like, that's better. So yeah, that. I think it's way too expensive. I'm sure someone has a great use for it and whatever, but... Yeah, let's just go Earthing, we get Arcane Conduit. Yeah, that spell seems completely pointless to me. Just, if they stuck around, that'd be great, but... Because that unit's not even unbreakable, so you could summon them, and then they get routed. So it's like, okay. What was the point of that? I don't know. You know, summoning a bunch of clan rats and things at Skaven, fine, because they're cheap, you can just throw a bunch in. And, you know, those numbers really help just sort of muck things up. But when it's just like a little, like one unit that's supposed to be used in quite an ordered way, just does not feel quite right. So we can get a bunch of stuff in the western provinces now, which is good. I like that. Not that we can afford... Actually, we can afford a fair bit when you think about it. Yeah, we can afford a, you know, good, like, 3 Jade Warriors, almost. So yeah, that'll do for the turn. Caravan dispatch available. We spent all our money again. That's very annoying. Next turn. We're sending it next turn then, I suppose. Alright, settlement besieged. I mean, that's great news. Good. Just get rid of them. And now we'll have some more money. Harmony Yin. That's a pain. How did you end up that way? I don't really know. Oh yeah, we bought a Yin building. Yeah, that feels obvious now. Yes, I built this. You know what? Screw it. We're going to lose money. I'm just going to get rid of that. I think Harmony is more important. We're going to build more interesting stuff. We get Fire Rain rockets if we build that. That'll be fun. Alright, let's send the caravan out and then we'll worry about whatever else. Oops. There we go. So we can send him with, wow, 2,750. We can get big money. And wow, hi there. Scrag has taken Marienburg. Marienburg is now in the hands of the Ogre Kingdoms. Which I think is a bit annoying. I don't really like Scrag starting in these mountains. Because you end up with weird positions where you got like Marienburg under Scrag's control, which feels really strange. Have like, for there to be enough ogres anywhere outside the Mountains of Morn to like just take over a city like Marienburg or, you know, Altdorf or anything in this area. It feels odd. Like, I get that, you know, they start camps and they travel about, and so he traveled over here and now he's taking over territory. But I feel like it makes more sense if they're actually expanding from the Mountains of Morn and taking over territory than just starting over here and suddenly being able to take over, you know, big chunk. Ogres just aren't that populous, you know? Certainly not outside the Mountains of Morn. So it always just feels a bit weird to me to see this. Always just, it doesn't quite sit right. Every other faction, I think it makes sense, but this feels very odd. Right, let's go with, where do I want to go? So that's, I'm trying to work out what cities that are. So that's Novchozy. That's Frozen Landing. Castle Drakenhof. And we go to Eringrad again for a bunch of money. So I don't think we've gone to Shatterstone Bay yet. I don't think we've gone to that one. We may have, but I don't think so. We've not gone to Novchozy. We've not gone to Novchozy yet. And somehow I lost the guy. Yeah, let's go to Novchozy, because that's a ludicrous amount of money. There, and it's only 7 turns. Yeah, that's a ludicrous amount of money. So we're headed here. I'm sure this will be great. So you're going to go, and we're going to make a ludicrous amount of cash. And I hope we don't bump into rogue demon armies again. If we do, I am going to cry. Okay, down here, let's start building some more things. So, we want one of these buildings. I guess I'll just get the Alchemist Tower. Because that way we've definitely got alchemists covered, you know, by this. There's also the astromancers, but I think we'll probably recruit those somewhere else. Like, what would be nice for the Celestial Tower is to have that in Wei Jin, maybe. You know? Obviously we don't have it yet, but at some point. That's a point. We are over our diplomatic penalties now. So, join Confederation.
Ancestors.
No one's that keen to confederate at the moment, which is a bit of a pity. So Jade Custodians are the next ones to join, but actually, Celestial Loyalists were really keen to confederate a while ago, and now it just doesn't seem like it. Deteriorating. Oh, because of treaties with the Jade Custodians.
Natural
And Jade Custodians... oh, that's actually improving. Okay. So they care a lot less.
Lord Magistrate.
I mean, we're actually allied with you, so you should be, like, really pleased. Gifts given to Jade Custodians. What gifts did we give to Jade Custodians? Is that because we traded with them for territory? Is that what happened? Maybe. And Zhao Min loves us. Just adores us. He loves his big sis. Loves it. But not willing to confederate. We are strength rank 1 right now, which is pretty cool. Speaking of which, let's ensure that that's the case by training some more. Some more units. So, do we want more? Probably.
To fight for me is
Let's just fill up the army. I mean, I would quite like Grand Cannon, actually. Maybe just the one would be quite cool.
When Miao Ying asks, you answer.
I don't think it'd be useful in, like, a survival battle at all. I really don't see it really benefiting us in a survival battle. I think it'd be more of a hindrance than anything else, just because it's so slow. So that's a bit of a problem. So maybe I won't bother with her.
Serve me.
That's the thing, like, our legendary lord always has, like, fairly special needs in this situation. I'm not saying she has special needs, you know what I mean? But yeah, they always have, like, a unique requirements, because we need to do the survival battles. Although we can't auto-resolve those, but I wouldn't want to auto-resolve them in a Let's Play, because that seems really, sort of missing out on a big fun battle. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. But yeah, I guess we'll just get the Jade Warrior Crossbowman for now. And at some point... Oh, I just realised these guys are here. And they're part of the Western provinces. I don't remember getting those.
Honor of serving me.
Did I hire them from here? Is that something I did from here by accident? Didn't realise. I have no idea. That seems strange. No, that must have been the only one I had. Was actually from there. Okay, fine. Yeah, that one that I actually took on the survival battle was from on loan from my brother. That's cool. So Constellation of the Dragon, because I want to see the spell in action. All right, let's look at it now. The old spell browser. I like the spell browser. It's very cool. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's dope. Yeah, we need to use that all the time. That's great.
A gift from my ancestors.
Okay, so
Child of the Nine.
what's next? Nothing is next. We just build some stuff. I built the stuff. Moving on. Oh, hang on, someone's leveled up. Xuen Dongman has leveled up. Let's get you Strength of Yang. I like about to buff nearby units, so we'll get that.
It is mine by blood right.
Okay, good. Yep, you can have it by blood right. This looks so much nicer now that there aren't pools of blood, like rivers of blood and things. Like, it's just actually quite nice. I mean, yeah, a little arid. There's some nice grasslands and things. There's some oxen running around, and they can just drink from the stream instead of the streams of blood. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Born to
Definitely fixed that area a little bit. So, moving on. Harmony's balanced once more. Good. Good to see it. Unfortunately, corn corruption is actually on the rise by +2 over here, because although we're not crazy, we are still wielding a chainsword. So there is that. We could just swap it out for now, but I don't think that's in the spirit of things. I mean, we still have the sword. So I think just in terms of RP, I'm gonna hang on to it. It feels stupid to just put it in a cupboard that suddenly is not corrupting anywhere. Like, nah, I'll keep wielding it. So now let's get the Celestial Tower. Screw it. We'll get the Celestial Beacon here, Because Nangao is very much a city working for the benefit of the Great Bastion, right? So the idea of having a bunch of Celestial Barracks here, not Celestial Barracks, sorry, the Celestial Tower, getting a bunch of Astromancers, War Compasses, and most of all the Terracotta Sentinels, I think makes a lot of sense. Let's do that. So stored with the tower is the collected lore gleaned from the stars and the movements of heavenly bodies. Cool. Cool stuff. Alright. Let's get some more buildings done. Let's go with that one. And let's build up Sky Lantern Roosts. Sky Lantern Roosts, huh? We've got the Archer platforms, easy to maintain and man platforms, placed above and slightly back from the wall, giving experienced archers an unrivaled view of the oncoming attackers. Then we have Archer Towers, often part of the wall or even placed before it. These towers contain several layers of platforms, allowing an archer garrison to rain down arrows on invaders. And finally, Sky Lantern Roosts. Tethered to the walls, these Sky Lanterns are garrisoned by veteran archers, who can loose many arrows upon the foe from their high vantage. Very cool. And that, for some reason, gives fire rain rocket projectiles for towers, which, I'm cool with that. But anyway, this is looking great. This is looking great, we're doing well. Our infrastructure is being built up really nicely. We're getting some good income. Almost 4 grand a turn from trade. So trade is looking really nice. And in fact, can we get some more trade going? No, we can't. Everyone hates us. That's fine. We'll get more trade eventually. So anyway, guys, this is where we're going to end the episode. And we'll end it here. We'll end it here, actually. Because I like the look of this mine. I think it's cool. So guys, if you enjoyed this, comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.